Project Search is a programme for young adults aged 18 up until their 25th birthday who have an EHCP. A programme that is a transition from education into employment. The programme lasts an academic year.
Katie, can you tell me why you decided to get involved in Project Search?
Well, for us, it's a bit of a win-win because in terms of our service, they've got a different perspective to somebody who's more neurotypical and they see solutions where other people wouldn't.
Right.
We want to reflect the communities that we serve. We want to be as inclusive, as diverse as we can, and Project Search is a brilliant opportunity for that. We're doing a lot of work on autism-friendly libraries at the moment, and Project Search is a great way for our staff and our volunteers to understand some of the challenges that people with autism face, but some of the benefits that they can bring to the workforce, and they really can. And they bring new ideas. So we've had Holly who set up her own storytime sessions. Holly just came in, rocked up, and she did brilliantly. She got on so well with the parents and with the children, and that enthusiasm for sharing stories, which is a large part of what our service is about.
There are 4 organisations involved in the delivery of Project Search within Kirklees, and these are Kirklees Council, the NHS at Dewsbury Hospital, Kirklees College and Real Employment.
Alice, as a partner of Project Search and part of being the education provider, what does your organisation provide for the Project Search programme?
What our role in the partnership is to make sure that our interns have a really successful transition from doing, full-time programmes of study into really bespoke programmes that help them move into the world of work. Project is so brilliant because it really captures that. It's not set, it doesn't have a particular formula. While there's a framework, it gives us the flexibility, the opportunities to work with all the partners to build a programme that really helps the students build on the strengths they have, but also look at those gaps in their skills, knowledge and behaviour, boost those, and also really regularly reflect upon where they are in that journey so that they can change their targets or they can change their rotations. And I just think it's that flexibility that's so important. As the education provider, it's making sure that we're always taking that feedback from the other partners to build that programme for those interns where they're developing in their learning in the classroom, but also their learning when they're out on rotation and they get into that reflective model themselves that they're going to use for the rest of their working life to make themselves successful for employment, but also their life chances and their future.
The way how Project Search works is that we say that 70% of the programme is hands-on delivery, and what we mean by that is that with our partners within Kirklees Council and the NHS at Dewsbury Hospital, we provide work placements, or otherwise known as work rotations, where the young adults will go and experience the world of work. The 30% left within the programme is used for the education side, which is provided by Kirklees College. They employ a skills tutor to deliver the curriculum that supports everything in the world of employment and life skills.
Hi Shauna, could you tell me how Project Search fits into the people strategy of Kirklees Council?
I think it fits into every aspect of the people strategy, either directly or indirectly. So one part of the people strategy is about being an inclusive employer, and Project Search is just a shining example of a way of which doing that. And what working with Project Search and the interns does is it provides us with an opportunity to ensure we're reaching out to people who perhaps would struggle with traditional recruitment methods. What it means is that we can bring in the best talent to the council. Ultimately, that's the goal for any organisation, to have successful people. If you have successful people, you deliver a successful and great service. A really important part of it is not just the work we do at the council, but the work that we do with partners as a result of Project Search. So it really does, to go back to the question that we started with, it fits into every part of being a great inclusive employer.
So Suzanne, can you tell me what is the role of the skills tutor in Project Search?
It's about providing that safe space
Yeah.
and being the safe person that the young people can come and speak to.
Yeah.
It's about being a coach and a mentor, and it's about being somebody who really believes in them so they can believe in themselves.
Fantastic.
And be successful in their role into employment.
Can you tell me what sort of things the supported interns will be learning?
So in the classroom,
Yeah.
we cover things like self-awareness.
Yeah.
We look at giving and receiving feedback and then how to act on that feedback.
Right.
We also address just general employability skills like CV building and interview skills. And as well, we work closely with managers, mentors and job coaches
Okay.
to address any barriers that are getting in the way, and to also support them, but to also challenge them so they're constantly building new skills and they're able to reach their full potential.
I've got a question for you. So, what difference has Project Search made for you as parents?
So when Holly was coming to the end of our college course in media, and we were sort of looking ahead to the future of like employment, and that used to fill me with fear and dread because I really didn't know how this was going to work out for us. And when I found out about Project Search, I just felt like a weight had lifted off her shoulder and had some hope for the future.
What changes have you noticed about your daughter since she's been on the programme?
I suppose the biggest change is confidence and self-belief.
Right.
Just seeing her being confident in her ability to I am actually employable, I can actually contribute, I can do something, and actually start to see a bit of a path of where she can use those strengths and abilities.
So you've experienced Project Search as parents. Do you have any feedback about the programme?
I think the only feedback I would say is if there's an opportunity to do it, you should absolutely do it. Sort of, rather than being a cliff edge, if you get loads of support at college and then suddenly it's all gone, it's a really nice, it's a ramp down into this is the real world, this is what it looks like, and this is the right level of support you need, and it's just the way that it just launches people and helps employers access people that think differently.
I think it's been an amazing project. I'm really glad Holly's got involved, and the job coaches have been amazing, very supportive, and it's nice that they've had some communication home as well, that as parents we can get involved in by going to the coffee mornings, and so you feel part of it as well, like the community. Yeah, I really like the approach that they've taken with including everyone, not just the intern.
Fabulous, thank you. Hi Holly.
Hi.
Can you tell me a bit about your experience that you had when you was on the Project Search programme?
Yeah, I can. So Project Search has really helped me with my confidence.
Yeah.
One of my placements, I was reading to kids, which I was like, I never wanted to work with kids, but like doing that was really interesting, and like I loved that how the setup of how you had classes in the morning, but then you went to your rotations for the rest of the day. But it was good because it broke up your day a bit, and you still got to learn something, like life skills and stuff, which I really found really useful. It was nice to like be in an environment where you can feel seen and actually be with people like you, and it was really nice.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
The other question I wanted to ask you, now I am aware that the job that you're doing now, you actually applied before previously, and unfortunately you didn't get the role first time round.
Yeah.
So how did you feel when you found out the first time that you wasn't successful at that interview?
I felt quite sad and like a bit lost, but then my manager took me aside and said there's still hope. You just need to get more experience and that gave me a lot more hope, because I was ready to give up on the job and try and find something else. But
so Holly, now that you've actually got the job that you originally applied for, how do you feel?
it feels amazing, like knowing that what I know now, and like how I was so upset, but then I knew there was still hope.
Yeah.
And like I really, really worked hard in getting that experience in the most short time I could. And then I went into the interview, and my manager said it was one of the best interviews she's had in a while, because I was just talking to her and just letting my true self come out, and she was really impressed.
That is absolutely
which is
fantastic.
what convinced them to give me the job, and I've been there ever since, and I love it. I love it to bits. Amazing, incredible
Fantastic.
job.
Well done, Holly.
Yeah.
Well done. To find out more about Project Search is simple. You just need to click that link below me now.